Shalom, shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash, and double honors to the elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the speckled bird, to all the Israelites and the heathen nations, and peace and salutations to all you brothers out there on the highways and byways, pushing this word and trying to wake up the elect in these last days and the remnant. I just want to do a quick video on this meat. These meat prices and inflation and all these things. I keep up. As the scriptures say, be occupied in prophecy. It's always in my spirit. To keep up with these things ever since I've been in the truth. It's just on my spirit. It's something I can't even. And I know I'm not. I'm not worthy, man. I just listened to the Elder Kazak video. And shalom to you sisters too. I don't really say sisters a lot, but I know sisters are watching videos and things of that nature. But it says this is on Natural News. Like I said, I always look on this website, and I'm always occupied in prophecy. And I'm keeping up with the things that are going on, and I've done plenty of lessons on things that are going on that are attached to this website. It says Walmart now securing expensive meat, including $20 ribs, eyes behind security measures due to escalating retail crime. Oh yeah, it looks like they got like a fence type structure over the meat. And when you go into the store, like any store, the meat is it's like on a shelf and like a freezer type thing, but it's open. There's nothing holding it down. It's just laying, on the shelf. And I have never seen this, in the city that I'm living in. I haven't seen it yet. But hey, this is the times that we're coming into, man. Ain't nobody gonna stop this, man. Let's get this in Second Esdras chapter 16, verse 1, it says, "Woe be unto thee, Babylon, which is America and Asia, and woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. Gird up yourselves with cloths of sack and hair," right? Bewail your children and be sorry for your destruction that's at hand. So, hey, man, be ready to mourn, man. Be ready to see mass death. Be ready to die, man. Be ready to be tortured, man, by Esau. Be ready to be ravished and your wives ravished, which means raped, man. Be ready to starve and die of famine, man. Having to eat your own children, man. And I don't think I've said it, but hey, this video is only for Israelites, man. If you are a so-called black or so-called African American or so-called Hispanic or so-called wetback or spick or beaner, which are so-called Mexicans, they Israelites, you got some people that claim they're Israelites, they in the truth. They say they're not Israelites. Yes, they are. Same thing for who you call the Native Americans. They're Israelites too. They're the so-called Mexicans and so-called Native Americans. Hey, they from the Northern Kingdom. Gad, Reuben, Issachar. But I'm gonna get verse 3. It says, "A sword is sent upon you, or who may turn it back?" It says, "A fire is sent among you, who may quench it?" Verse 5, it says, "Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away?" Verse 6, it says, "May any man drive away an hungry lion in the wood, or may any one quench the fire in the stubble when it had begun to burn?" You see that? No. Right? When there's a fire, man, there's some stubble right there, or if a hungry lion that's in the woods and he's hungry, the first thing he see that's moving, he's going after it, man. That's how these plagues are, man. They ain't gonna stop, man. They gonna continually get worse. With these jabs, with these different plagues that the Lord is sending on the earth through Esau eating the so-called white man. As they be creating this stuff, man, in the lab, man. But the Lord is using them to do these things to punish the earth, man. And He's gonna destroy them too. But this video is about the food and things of that nature. This is one of the plagues that the Lord is sending, is a famine, and people having to steal, because why else would they have to lock the meat down like that? Like, looks like a fence, that's over it. I'm gonna try to see, this is in Walmart. I'm gonna read some of this a little bit. It says, crime waves continue to sweep over Democrat-run cities, thanks mostly to the fact that left-wing district attorneys refuse to prosecute lawbreakers. It says, forcing retailers who want to stay in business to take drastic measures. Oh yeah, and I remember it was in California, I believe. It was a couple of months ago. And you had Jake, man, 2/3 of Jake just walking up into Walgreens and CVS. They was taking anything they wanted, and the store clerks and the employees there, they couldn't do nothing because I think like you just said, man, they wasn't doing nothing to them. They was just letting them steal. So what you think this is leading to? This is a prelude to all hell breaking loose, man. And they not having no power in their hands. Because, the so-called white man, Esau, man, he expects to do all these things to our people. And he is going to get to do a lot of things to our people. Because this is his last rule. He has bounds that he cannot pass. So, and he knows that we come into power. So you think that he's not going to try everything that he got? Oh, yeah. We're going to see things we never thought we was going to see. But, yeah, man, they was just walking up into the store stealing stuff, man. And, and it's going to get to the point to where Esau's not going to be able to control it, man. With this stuff, man. With these jabs, when people turn into zombies, which I believe all that's going to happen, man. It's going to get so bad to where it's going to be out of their control. So, hey, man. Because when people get hungry, they're going to be bringing it into these stores, man. They ain't going to give a damn about no damn fence on the food, man. They're going to take it anyway. Or they gonna, somehow break that shit off, But it says flash mobs of criminals who pull up in several vehicles run into businesses and quickly clean off entire shelves. See, you see that? It says before running back out and escaping with their bounty, are also hitting food stores apparently, and Walmart is responding. And I don't really shop at Walmart like that. I'll be going to Kroger, but it says, according to the Daily Mail, Walmart has begun security high-priced meat, mostly beef steaks, and behind locked metal cages, a new viral video shows. So yeah, man. Expect things to get worse, man. Expect things to get worse. People. Like I just said, you got flash mobs of, and I would say that Jake, man, just walking up in there, taking anything they want, and they can't do nothing about it. Oh, man, what was I? I was at verse 7. It says, may anyone turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer? Nope. Once that arrow is flying through the air and it's going to its target, it's going to hit it, man. Just like these plays that the Lord said was going to happen. And they're going to happen exactly how he wants them to happen, man. It says, the mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? Verse 9, it says, a fire should go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it? Hey, you ain't stopping this so-called pandemic. You ain't stopping, these jabs. You ain't stopping it, man. It's going to get worse. It's going to lead to the MOTB, man. That implant, that's going to be put inside of you, if you're not a part of the elect, It says, I'm going to get verse 18. It says, the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, and the beginning of famines and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear, and the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? You see that? So this is only the beginning of these type of things happening, man. Like I said, in the city that I live in, I haven't seen anything like that yet, but I have seen, shelves in certain stores, look a little light, man. I have seen that, but I ain't really heard of people like, running up in the stores like that, man. But that's going to be everywhere soon, because the Lord, he said, think not that I've come to send peace on earth. I've come to send a sword. I'm going to get that, The Lord is in control of all these things, man. The Lord is the one that's behind this, man. That's putting the spirit on people to do these things, man. You ain't gonna have the elect and the nation of Israel doing these things, man. They gonna eat, man. When there's no food. That ain't gonna happen. That's gonna be 2/3 of our people, man. The Lord, he's gonna put the spirit on them, to rise up, man. 2/3 of our people, not the elect of our people. The elect of our people, they're not going to do those type of things, man. This is the book of Luke, chapter 12, and I believe it's verse 51. Now I'm gonna get the other one. Matthew chapter 10 and verse 34. It just says it, the way I said it, It says, "Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword." This is the Lord who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. This is what he said out of his own mouth. So what's up with all that God is good all the time shit? What's up with that shit? What's up with that? I don't understand it because that's not what the scripture said. And then when he came on the earth 2,000 years ago, he wasn't causing evil to happen. He had evil happen to him. So what time period is this talking about? If the Lord is here right now on the earth, somebody is the Lord. What is this talking about then? Because you got people claiming that they the Yahweh Shai and they the Lord. Man, you through, man. But yeah, man. Like I said, man, expect these things to intensify. Expect them to get worse. Don't expect it to get better, Don't expect it to get better. It says, this is 2nd Ezra chapter 5 verse 1. It says, "Nevertheless, as coming the tokens, behold, the day shall come that they which dwell upon the earth shall be taken in a great number, and the way of truth should be hidden, and the land should be burned of faith." You see that? Hey, man, when that time comes, when all hell breaks loose, man, when there's no food, hey, when you gotta get that, that MOTB, Revelations, man, 13, hey, man, there's gonna be a lot of people taken in a great number, and it's happening now, because in the city I live in, man, in Louisville, Kentucky, there's people dying every day, and it's Jake. It ain't no other nation of people, it's Jake, it's our people, so-called blacks, so-called Hispanics, so-called Native Americans, man, it is our people dying they dying more than ever, It says, verse 2 says, "But iniquity shall be increased above that which thou seest, or that thou hast heard long ago." So yeah, man, hey, these things it's gonna happen, man. And ain't no turning back. This is I'm trying to get Lamentations. I'm about to close up. If I can find the Lamentations. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get the scripture in the book of Isaiah, because the elect, man, they gonna eat in this time, man. With all the chaos that's gonna happen, and then, that's gonna break out, the elect is gonna eat. It says Isaiah 65 and 13. I'm gonna start at verse 11. It says, "But ye are they that forsake the Lord, that forget mine holy mountain, and that prepare a table for the troop." And this is 2,000 of our people, man. They give Esau the green light to do whatever they doing, man. Because they approve of it. They follow his ways. It says, "And that furnish the drink offering into that number." Verse 12, it says, "Therefore, when I will number you to the sword, and you shall all bow down to the slaughter, because when I called, ye did not answer, and when I spake, ye did not hear, but did evil before mine eyes, and did choose that whereon I delighted not." And hey, them Jake that was doing that, man, that's been stealing and, getting food out of your stores, man, wherever city and state this is in. I believe it's in Florida. But hey, they probably heard the truth, but they probably just mocked and scoffed at it, or just kept walking. It says, verse 13, it says, "Therefore thus saith the Lord Yahweh Shai, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. And behold, my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed." Verse 14, it says, "But behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit." You see that? So Jake is going to be in a distressed state, man. All you Jakes that are so-called strong, all you Jakes that, even if you got money, hey, you still under the curses, man. You know, look at what's that the rapper's name? Jim Jones going to the Gucci store and getting treated a certain type of way. He's supposed to be some type of celebrity, right? Hey, but he's an Israelite though. You still under the curses, man. Don't matter how high you are in Esau society. We don't run anything, man. We don't print that money. Somebody gave us that money, and all the clothes that you wearing, like who owns those companies that you buy these clothes from and all your products from? Esau does, the so-called white man. So you under the curses, man. The only way you're gonna escape this judgment, this famine that's coming, the MOTB, all these different jabs, just all out hell breaking loose, man. You're not gonna escape it unless you are part of the elect, man. But I'm gonna end off on that. It was just a quick video, on Walmart, locking up their meat, man, because it's about to go down, you know. But I'm gonna end it off on that. All praises to Yahweh Shem Shai by Shimon Kakadash. And double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. And peace and salutations to the speckled bird and to all the Israelites who like the heathen nations. Wow, Shalom.